This is how you can get PR in Australia if you are a childcare worker. Now, previously, it was actually very hard for childcare workers to obtain permanent residency in Australia because it wasn't available for a lot of occupation lists. Sometimes, if your employer was part of the DAMO agreement or had a labour agreement, there may have been a pathway. But since the new changes to the CISO occupation list and the Skills in Demand 482 visa, there is now a more standard pathway to permanent residency. So there are two options. So you can first be sponsored under the 482 visa, Skills in Demand. You need to have the qualifications plus at least 1 year of full-time work experience. Part-time work experience will be accepted on pro rata basis, as will casual. You will then work for the employer for at least 2 years. You don't have to be working for the same employer. All work experience is now counted. And then when you're eligible after the 2 years, you can apply for the 186 under the temporary residence transition stream. However, if you qualify for the 186 direct entry visa, that might be a better option. You'll need to have the qualifications plus at least 3 years of full-time work experience, and you can get your employer to sponsor you direct for permanent residency. Now, it's important to note that these pathways exist under the employer sponsorship pathways. For childcare worker, there currently isn't any individual pathway like under the 189 or 190. But let's see if that will change. What occupation do you want me to do next? There is still some confusion in relation to the CISO occupation list and how this applies to the occupations in the 482 visa. So if you head over and look at the occupation list, you'll see that there will be caveats that apply to some of the occupations. So for example, if you're a chef and you want to apply, caveat 14 applies. And when you read caveat 14, it's a little bit confusing. It says the position is not provided for under an international trade obligation. So when a lot of people were interpreting this, they were thinking, okay, so if your country is not provided for under the international trade obligation, you're not eligible. But we got some clarification this morning from the Migration Institute of Australia, confirming that this is not the department's intention. What they're actually trying to say is that this occupation is on there due to the international trade obligation. They are looking to amend this, so we will wait for the changes on this. Also, you'll see that they're referring to the ANZCO occupation list here, which has since been changed to the OSCAR occupation list. And there's so many things I want to talk about on the OSCAR occupation list as well. So I guess we'll have to wait for them to change the wording to the OSCAR occupation list as well. There's been some changes to the 485 visa. If you're looking to apply for the 485 visa under the PHEW stream, you'll know that you needed to have completed a degree that's bachelor degree or higher. Now, all of those requirements remain the same. However, they're no longer accepting graduate certificates, but they will accept graduate diplomas if it was immediately completed after your original degree. The course must be registered and completed over 16 calendar months, and you must have completed the course over 2 academic years. 1 academic year equals 46 weeks.